Right. This is a battle on my Tier 6 American light cruiser, the Dallas, which I haven't really played a lot. I don't really... I think I like it less than I like my Omaha. I've seen it in action, and I've seen it be a good ship. It and I, though, don't have a very good relationship. But this game, more than the outcome, or this replay, more than just for the outcome, I wanted to record. It's not stellar. It's an okay game. But I want you to keep an eye on that Leningrad, who is right there. And I want you to look at my ship, paper bag made out of citadels, feared Russian destroyer, renowned for being a Goliath killer. Well, not so much anymore, but it's still still a good ship. I'd rather be in the Leningrad, honestly, than in the Dallas. So here we go. Leningrad's doing what destroyers do on Torpedo Alley, usually the C cap when there's the ABC caps here. Omaha tooting his horn, so do I toot my horn back? Maybe not. Oh, I've broke with tradition. Anyway, trying to get an idea of what the team disposition is. There's a spotter or a fighter plane that keeps briefly appearing off to my left side. Leningrad is now overcommitted, in my estimation, to cutting across. And on the enemy team, okay, it's 2 Ohotniks and a Jervis. If I was in the Leningrad, I'd fear the Jervis. I don't think I would fear the 2 Ohotniks, unless they were both there together. So now, the Leningrad is now behind the point, can't spot for us. I'm coming up to the traditional cruiser spot, thinking, okay, is he going to cut back and spot? The Omaha and the Piotr Veliki are a little further behind than I would prefer. Looks like the Omaha is going to try and get one side of the channel from C, and I'm going to be on the other. Leningrad's taken a lazy loop back, and already in my mind I'm wondering what exactly is going on. I think he's going to push in. Nope, he's turned off. There's the enemy Ohotnik. And he's calling. The Peter Veliki is calling to target him, which, yes, we should. Leningrad fires some shots, and instead of committing to the battle, goes behind me and is out of the battle. So I'm the only one here. I've got Hydro up. Doesn't appear that any other destroyers have committed. There's a Miyoko over there, but he's on the Omaha side. So this is about the point in the game where, as a DD main in a light cruiser, I start making my DD, or my light cruiser, the destroyer on this flank. Because look where the Leningrad is. It's like, he hasn't found his rudder, so here we go. Rounds out. Get a pretty solid hit. Okay, I'm gonna try and take over the camera and zoom down because that stutter in binocular mode. Oh, well, alright. Doesn't want to let me. Good for you, Wargaming, and your replay system. Now, surprisingly, the Ohotnik is not moving. I know I got an incapacitation. Maybe he had a repair on cooldown? I don't know. But he's just sitting there. My secondaries go off and get a fire on him, I believe. Try and pour more rounds into him. And then I lose him. Where's my Leningrad? Trying to do some blind fire. I'm gonna zoom this out. Where's the Leningrad? Where the cruiser should be. I pop my fighter plane, hoping that maybe they will bring out AAA from the Ohotnik and allow me to spot him. Enemy Murmansk gets our Indianapolis. We are now down 2 ships. And where's my Leningrad going? I understand why the Omaha is where he is. I understand why the Veliki is where he is. He's slow. T-22's coming over, and I'm thinking and hoping maybe I've got a destroyer over here now. For Ataka and Perth at mid are fighting. Our 2 losses are over where the... And I say, can I get some eyes over here? Because I need spotting. I should have a destroyer that's further up. There's the Emerald. I'm getting spotting from the Omaha. And Ravtech and Platinum. Now let's see. Who's my Leningrad? Oh, CDC times. They would, and the Omaha says he would scout, but he would explode, and I understand that. I tell him I understand Omaha. So I'm backing up here. I'm waiting to see what will happen. Leningrad. All right, we lose our Perth now. We are down 3 ships to 1. Got an Iron Duke pushing up, so... Yeah, I say I need a DD to do DD things. T-22's pushing up. Leningrad still... Yeah, he's replying to target something on the other side of the map. I love it. Our Furataka goes down. We are now down 4 ships to 1. T-22's hanging out. And again, let me see. Okay, I'm looking at the Iron Duke.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Oh, there's the Ohotnik. Open up on the Iron Duke. It's a new camera glitch. Get a fire on the Iron Duke. Omaha's doing what he can. He's facing down 2 cruisers in front of him and a Perth behind him. Leningrad finally comes back. Launch my fighters. Have Hydro up.
Fighter airborne.
And I figure I will continue to pour some rounds on the Iron Duke. I'm going to pull away the UI for a second here so we can take this in and not have the reticle there. Just pouring fire on the Iron Duke because it's what I can do right now. It's the ship that is the target of opportunity. Look around, Miyoko. Leningrad again. Hasn't launched torps on the Iron Duke and is now hiding behind the peninsula over there. The T-22 pops smoke for me and possibly can reach the Omaha and smoke him up. I thank the T-22 and open up on the Miyoko.
Fighter returning to ship.
Using his wonderfully provided smoke. I wonder... Let's see something. Keep an eye on the Leningrad. Alright, Perth is coming in, trying to take pot shots at the Omaha. So I decide to support the Omaha. Get some good rounds into him, switch over to AP. Head on a swivel, Emerald pushing in. Doesn't look like I got hit. Oh, I got 1 penetration on the Perth. Now I'm concentrating on the Emerald, who's turning back in just as I've decided to switch over to HE. I am now detected. The smoke has gone away. I switch over to AP. Our Omaha is fleeing. I have an Iron Duke trying to push. I have a Leningrad who's probably going to run into the Omaha. Oh, no, he misses him. And this is the point in the game where I just kind of get tired We've evened up the ship score. But I've just gotten tired of counting on a destroyer to do destroyer things, and I've fully committed to my destroyer mindset, and I am going to be the destroyer of the team. I get AP out on the Emerald, and those look good. Oh, they look very good. 5 Citadels. Switching over to HE, because I figure he will turn into me to try and... Oh, I'll take the kill secure anyway. Leningrad appears to have tactically beached.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Enemy
Fire
Dallas
airborne.
pushing in. My counterpart on the enemy team. We're still down 10 points, but we have evened things up ship-wise. The only saving grace is the enemy Iron Duke is playing about as well as the friendly, quote-unquote, Leningrad. Got a fire on the Dallas. Oh, beer. Lagunitas Supercluster Ale. Looking for the Dallas. He's not looking at me, so I will get the first round of exchange. I'm looking around, just making sure nothing else is going to come in on me and surprise me. 1 salvo of HE. Will that do it? Not quite. AP coming up. Will I get this kill stealed? Yes, I will. It's 2 potential kills I could have had. Well,
Fighter returning to ship.
could you look at the Leningrad? I think he's gone to make a sandwich. And I said, why am I doing the DD job? And this is where the wargaming community redeems themselves in the replies. Just wait for it. Rounds out on the Perth. Because you want to win and you're a strong independent CA who don't need no DD. Because you're a capable player that can adapt to the situation. Well, I'll take the compliment. And I'm going to go do the DD's job and press the enemy's cap. And I go, fair enough. Rounds out on the Perth. He's the last thing that I have anything to fear as far as pressing the enemy's cap and trying to take it. Although there's a Murmansk over at E2. He turns broadside to HE. He's still not looking at me, and I get a fire on him. His turrets are swinging around now. I've switched over to AP after this salvo. Another fire. That one's gonna stick. He's still not looking at me. He's maybe looking at the Leningrad. Maybe the Leningrad served a purpose. Rounds out. This should do it. And first kill of the game with one hit there at the end. And now I'm going to go be the destroyer of the team. What? Leningrad. Seriously? I need more beer. Alright. Only ship I need to fear in any way, shape, or form at this point is the Murmansk. Maybe the Jervis has covered some ground and might become a threat, and our Indianapolis goes down. We have a very slight ship advantage and okay points
Torpedoes
advantage.
to port.
Torps off of the Perth. And I tell the team, defend the cap, I'll get on theirs. Enemy Murmansk, last seen, turned, pointed towards me. There he is. I'm going to throw rounds on him. I know the Murmansk, but I think I can take this guy if I have to. If he decides to come sailing straight back at me, and they ask, Murmansk has torps, right? And I go, yep. And I quote what I think is their range. I think it is 8K. Murmansk throws some AP, which is unusual for a Murmansk. More rounds out. 1 Citadel. I'll probably do another salvo of AP and switch over to HE, maybe. Another penetration. Got to lead him a little bit better. Switching over to HE. 2 rounds from a turret. Going out. What do they do? Got him. I kill secured that one. Oh, and Ravtech was going for that and goes, okay then. So, they've got something on cap. I'm on their cap and have more of a lead. Now, I don't really see any way our team could lose it. But looking at where the Leningrad is, I decided to pop Hydro anyway. Leningrad. I suppose I should thank you for, I wouldn't say inspiring me. That would be too positive. But, I had to do something. And I say, if we can get, if the Veliki could get back in the cap, he could slow them down enough that even if he dies, the Veliki, we win this because they've got nothing. Their two ships are so far away, we have it. Oh, I say, just get one in and stop cap, we got this. And I say, I mean, I got this. Because I do. Because I did the destroyer's job. In a light cruiser made out of wet paper and citadels. Looking around, fire off a salute. Jervis has gone down. It's down to the enemy Veliki or Revolution, and I fire some rounds at our Veliki just to say hi. They won't hit him because he's out of range, but he kind of looks around going, huh? And we win. If you're a DD, do a DD's job. Alright folks, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider hitting the subscribe button or the like button, and of course, as the spiel goes, the bell icon to get notices when stuff that I put up goes live. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hope you'll stop back by. Everybody have a good one, and take care.